Sharon Rosemaster Israel Kim will share his vision in Atomy and teach us about Atomy's marketing plan. Let's welcome Sharon Rosemaster Israel Kim.
Hello everyone, my name is Israel Kim, Sharon Rosemaster from San Diego Global Center. I call myself Forever Oppa. It is a great honor and privilege to be able to share Atomy journey with you. I call this my Atomy, my future, because Atomy is my future. So a little bit about me. I'm currently working at Raytheon Technologies as a subcontract manager, and I am also serving in the Air Force Reserve as a captain. I am a center lead at San Diego Global Center, and lastly, I'm a nail salon owner. I have a lot going on, yes, but my passion resides with Atomy. Why? Because again, it is my future, and there's no other system like Atomy. So today, I would love to go over why Atomy has been the #1 priority for the last couple of years. Atomy is a company that uses network marketing and MLM platform to do their business. So what makes Atomy different from other MLMs and network marketing companies? First of all, when you think about doing the business, what comes to your mind? Lots of money that you need to invest, right? So Atomy does not have any capital that you need to invest. So free membership, no monthly fee, so no fees. Whereas compared to other network marketing companies that I've seen, there were so many fees that I had to pay. Another thing that really attracted me about Atomy was unlimited level. Other network marketing companies will have a cutoff line, so it doesn't matter how many members, consumers you have under you. However, Atomy has unlimited level marketing system as well as global one marketing. If you truly understand this concept, it will make you so excited because how many people are there around the world? Many of them. So you have many opportunities to expand your business. If you don't know too many people in the United States, maybe you just moved here. Guess what? If you moved here from Canada or any European countries, you can have a member in your country that where you're from. So you have so much opportunity with this company, whereas other companies that I've seen didn't have that opportunity. So Atomy is kind of like online shopping mall. So you don't have to think it too hard. However, whereas other online shopping mall will not give you anything back, Atomy has point value, PV we call, for every product that you purchase. Atomy has 3 different groups of PVs where you can accumulate points. First, your personal PV, and your left group PV, your right group PV. So one of my leaders told me, look at your legs, and you have your left leg and right leg. And that's how exactly it is. It's pretty simple, right? And it has unlimited group PV accumulations and savings. Many of the network marketing companies, people cannot make money because every month their points wipe out. However, Atomy, the points do not wipe out until when? Until you get paid. Isn't that pretty cool? And Atomy has what's called general commission, which takes the top highest percentage, which is 44% of the PVs. So you can see as soon as you become an agent with a personal PV of 300,000 PVs, and you can accumulate the members on your left group PV to 300,000 and your right group PV to 300,000, guess what? You just got your first paycheck, $60 plus or minus. And then next, so forth is special agent at 700,000 PVs, personal PVs, and left group and right group 700,000, 700,000. Then you get higher paycheck. Pretty cool, right? And we talked about unlimited level and global. So it is definitely possible, okay? And Atomy, if you see this chart, I'm not gonna spend too much time on it, but it pays people at the bottom more than people at the top. Other network marketing companies focuses on people at the top, and they take up all the money. So how do people at the bottom make money then, right? However, what about Atomy? It is such a righteous compensation plan, and I thank CEO Hangyo Park for this because everyone can have an equal opportunity to make money with Atomy because what's called income ceiling. Pretty cool. So Atomy's compensation which is 35% of its revenues, and it takes up 70% of the PVs. It's divided into general commission, which is the highest, like I explained earlier, mastership bonus, center education support, and promotional bonus, which I will explain. Mastership bonus is pretty awesome. And on top of the general commission, if you can meet the goal, we do what's called challenge from the 1st through the 15th or 16th through the end of the month. And again, look at this chart. CEO Hongil Park is so thoughtful to the members that are just beginning with this career or business. So he designed 50% of the whole mastership bonus to only to sales master, which is the people that are kind of starting out, right? And mastership bonus and mastership goes from sales masters all the way to imperial master. And starting from diamond master, you will be working with your partners to achieve the mastership. Promotional gifts are so amazing. When I first became a sales master and received a fame set, Him and evening care set, I was able to give them to my parents, and they loved them. So from there, all the way up to, have you seen some of the videos where CEO Hongil Park drives a forklift? He will deliver $1 million cash when you become an Imperial Master, and you will have your own office, which is pretty cool. So, okay, I explained a little bit about the compensation plan, but what drew me into Atomy? And again, I have a lot going on, right? I'm a corporate America guy. I'm serving in the Air Force. I have my own nail salon business. But what is it that really makes Atomy so exciting for me? Okay, so you all heard fourth industrial revolution, right? So what's happening? Automation, right? All the robots are going to replace a lot of jobs. And many of you probably know the Seoul National University, which is one of the elite universities in Korea, projected that by 2090, very, very selective of people in this world will have the majority of the wealth. So most of us will be at the bottom, just fighting for survival. So today's society is changing. Many people are aging. There's not enough jobs. Lifestyle is changing. And economic growth is very unstable. And inflation and things like COVID happens, right? The world can be divided from pre-COVID to post-COVID. Everything has changed. Everything has slowed down. I'm a supply chain manager. That's what I do for my profession. And right now, there's so much shortage of the materials that we cannot build enough cars, we cannot build enough airplanes, we cannot build enough of things, even the constructions. So we have to be really ready. And one of the statistics shows that the average household income in America is around $5,000. And that's people working active income. They have to go to work every day physically, and do their skill set continue to get better and better as they age? Or do they decline? It declines. You can only do so much, especially when you start aging. So people, even after retiring around 65, they have to get a second job. But what about people that are wealthy? They have what's called system generating income. And that's what I found in Atomy, system generating income, or we also call it passive income. And with that, those assets continue to grow without you having to be there physically. And that was amazing for me. And Robert Kiyosaki and Jim Rohn are one of the most famous investors around the world. And I read a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad. And then he explained a lot about system generating income. And a lot of us are in for instant gratification. But he said you need to build a system that will pay you in the long run. Don't look for the short change right now. Don't look to live paycheck to paycheck. But look for a system that you can build that will pay you the rest of your life. It is like this, right? On average of women in Africa walk about 3 to 4 miles a day just to get water for the day, for the family. Do they have to keep drawing water from the well? Yes, because if they don't, then they're not going to have water for that day. Doesn't that sound like our lives? We go to work every day and just live paycheck to paycheck. However, what about Atomy? You're building the pipeline with your partners and your sponsors. And once the pipeline is built, guess what? You're not only watering your own family, you are providing water to the whole neighborhood. And that is truly what's called residual income. And I realized I did not want to trade my time for money. So why Atomy again, right? There are many things that we can do, businesses. So Atomy, 10 years ago, started from a little van that was their kind of like warehouse. And they didn't have a proper office like they do today. And they just started with 17 members. But what about today? CEO Hongyo Park, I'm so proud of him. He's such a visionary. It is so important to have an amazing leader because that leader will determine whether the company becomes successful or not. He has been nominated as a top 100 CEOs in Korea. And they're not only comparing network marketing companies, they're comparing him to other CEOs from large corporations. And Atomy continues to strive because they also have been nominated one of the best companies to work for, right, in Asia. And for the past 10, 11 years, Atomy has never went down in volume. They have continued to increase in revenues and continue to launch in more countries. And guess what? There are a lot of startup companies in America, right? Silicon Valley, there's many companies that are starting out and they do really well for the first 4 or 5 years. But I have not seen any company that continue to grow for more than 10 years. So I want you to really think about the growth of Atomy. It is incredible. And what about the financial health of the company? It's always growing A. And Atomy does a cash payment to our suppliers within just 1 week. And Atomy operates only with cash instead of borrowing money from the bank. And we have an amazing partnership with Comar Beauty and Health, right? Very credible company is behind our back, making products for us. And what about profit sharing? So Atomy, compared to other network marketing, not even network marketing companies, even online shopping malls, have you received any cash back from any of these online companies? Have not, right? I have not. Maybe you get a little bit of points from the credit card you use, but they never sent me $60 check or $2,000 a month, needless to say. So Atomy is all you're doing is changing the shopping mall from where you were shopping before to Atomy. And Atomy, it is not so hard to convince people to try them because of what's called absolute quality and absolute price. One of the reasons why many people fail with other network marketing company is, yeah, they have a pretty good product, but their prices are so high, along with the auto ship, right? But Atomy's absolute quality and absolute price enables us to continue to have our auto consumers. And Atomy has what's called razor management. In 2010, Atomy spent about 36% of its revenue or money into buying products. You all know that Atomy doesn't make any product, right? And the reason is because if we are making products, then we cannot stay competitive on all the products that we're making. So we sign contract with the suppliers that are best at making toothbrush, best at making shampoo. And that is why our products are so amazing. So compared to 2010, in 2019, Atomy spent 46% on buying products. So does that mean the product quality went up? Absolutely. So our product quality continued to go up. However, what happened to the operating expense? It went down from 15% roughly down to roughly 12%. So that is called razor management. We're becoming more efficient and more effective. And Atomy, there seems to be their least concern is their profit. Every company needs to profit to operate. But look at the statistic. Their profit was a little below 10%. So they really want to make the quality product the best. They still want to compensate us. They want to run the company most efficiently and effectively. And that's how they're launching so fast in many of the European countries right now. And we are also in global market. We have a large global footprint right now all over the world. And I'm so excited about hearing of all the successful stories in Europe already after shortly launching not too long ago. And what about China and many of the other countries that we just launched, right? And how many more countries are we gonna launch? That's so exciting to hear. So we have what's called GSGS strategy, global sourcing, global sales. So we get products from all over the world as long as they're really good. And we have what's called culture of sharing. We always share what we earn. And my motto is also to earn more, to give more. And we have what's called 3-generation inheritance. And as we saw, we are living in a very uncertain world right now. And I want to build a system so that my kids don't have to worry so much. So when I looked at the pictures of very successful people, what really motivated me was the fact that they weren't super powered human beings. They weren't supermen. They were normal people. And often even they say they weren't as educated. They weren't as successful. They had a lot of credit card debts running around without hope. But they were so hungry to succeed, and they did. So if they can, why can't we, right? And through paying the price, we will have financial freedom, time freedom, and we will be able to have great friends because we will be able to give more. And here, my journey with Atomy, I want to show you how I grew my business with Atomy. So originally, I wanted to become a K-pop singer. And you all know that that industry is so competitive. So guess what? I was not successful. And I was searching for a balanced life, which I could not. I was working for corporate America, and it was just so demanding that I didn't have time for anything, especially being with my children. I couldn't play with them as much as I wanted to. However, William James said something really well. If you can change your mind, you can change your life. So I wanted to change my mind to find something and build something, a system that can pay me the rest of my life. And here shows a little bit of my achievement. I decided to really do this business in January 2020 when I moved down to West Coast from East Coast. And then people say, what was your happiest moment in the Atomy career? And many people think that I'm going to say, oh, yeah, when I became a Sharon Rose master. But that's not true. My happiest moment was when my partner became an auto sales master. That was the happiest moment because why? Atomy's success is determined or depends on the success of your partners, right? So when I moved from Boston to San Diego, I didn't know anybody. So guess what I did? I shared with everybody that I ran across, even at the restaurant. So the way I was able to build San Diego Global Center here after a year and a half of moving here without knowing anybody, because I started one conversation with this Vietnamese lady at a restaurant. And she introduced me to so many people. So now I have a center here. So that is a true success story for me, that I was able to and willing to share Atomy with everyone that I saw. And I follow 8 steps to success. And it starts with dreaming. What is your goal? I wrote a life scenario and I realized the power of life scenario because everything started coming true. And you know what? Surprisingly, even faster. I didn't expect to become a Sharon Rose master this year, but I did. So everything started becoming even more pulled in than actually pushing out because I was really focusing and also following the 8 steps to success and doing 8 core every day. That was so important. And as a lot of leaders always make recommendations to us. And I turned risk into opportunity when pandemic happened. I installed Zoom right away and I started paying for $15 a month to have not having to restart the meeting every 45 minutes, right? So there was a little investment, but guess what? It went really far. I was able to build consumers and I was able to show the plan through the Zoom. I was able to follow up through that. And then I didn't take no for an answer. I just kept asking. And guess what? I started having partners, leaders that were duplicating. And then they were even better. Most of my partners are even better than me at introducing products, better than me at doing marketing plan. So maybe they will be the one that's doing the vision speech next. And I'm very excited to see that. And another important thing many of us forget is company motto. We really need to remember it because it is our DNA. It is our culture. Cherishing the spirit means we don't use people as our gains. Creating the vision, we need to have a vision through life scenario. What do we want to achieve in our life? And having the faith, follow the faith. What does having faith mean? It's something that you cannot see, right? So just because there's a wall right in front of you doesn't mean you stop. You keep going because you have faith that you can do it. God can help you. And serving in humility, our leaders, our CEO himself is such a humble leader. So why not follow him? And that's the way we can become successful with this career as well. And having a wonderful relationship with your sponsor, to them, listen and listen. And to your partner, serve, support, and sacrifice. That will determine whether you make $60 a month or $100,000 a month. Which one do you want, right? So I already know the end of the year 2022, my goal is to become a member of Leaders Club. And also I want to achieve Star Master. However, what is my ultimate goal? Is to become an Imperial Master. And I'm going to do it with my partners because without them, I cannot do anything. And with my sponsors, I'm going to do it with them. I'm going to support them so that they can move up. I will move up, and I will also pull my partners up. And my goal right now is April 10th, even to the day, right? 2030 to become an Imperial Master. I want to leave with two final thoughts. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. So which one do you want to think, right? And if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. Enjoy the ride. Why don't you have fun, right? I have so much fun. When I visited Boston not too long ago, I had so much fun, eating, interacting with my partners, and doing facial mask and making fun of each other. It was pretty cool. Atomy 10, 11 years ago started with just a small office, but look at it now. It is a global company which no one can laugh at it anymore, and will continue to grow. So I wish all of you to dream big and go with Atomy. And as we finish this year, I just want to say God bless you and God bless your family, and everything you hope and pray for in 2022 may come true. Again, my name is Israel, Sharon Rose Master from San Diego Global Center. It was a nice and honor to introduce my vision with you. Thank you very much.